Here we go. Yeah, the Democrats will never win another presidency. The Democrats will never win another presidency. You know why? Because black men, our ancestors have hijacked our brains to give us the warrior spirit to protect and save our people. So, we hijacked the vote. We had a secret, black men had a secret meeting. We had a secret subliminal meeting. All the black men was in there. And we decided to hijack the vote. And we decided that the Democrats will never win another presidency unless they meet our demands. What are our demands? The black male delegation has come up with one demand, and that's in the next 4 years, in the next presidential election, the Democrats have to come with a reparations plan to give every black American $100,000 for every W-2 form that has ever been issued to them since the day they was born. Every living black, every living African descendant of African American descendant of slaves, $100K for every W-2 form that was sent out to them to file taxes. That means every year that they put in work for this country, we have to get $100,000. If you got 10 years under your belt of work, then you get $1 million tax free. If you got 20 years of work, but you got a W-2 form every year, $2 million. If you've been working for a company for 40 years, you got 40 W-2 forms throughout the years, $4 million. For every living descendant of slave, African American descendants of slave. We've hijacked the black vote, and it's only gonna get bigger. See, our ancestors, they tried to get everybody this year, but they got just enough to hijack the vote. But next presidency, the ancestors, we are spiritual guidance. They are our light, our guardian angels, and they've taken over our brains. And in the next election, more black men are going to be on board because this is a subliminal message from our ancestors. We've taken over the black vote. We've hijacked the black vote, and the Republicans can get the black vote because they're going to get on board anyway. Once the Democrats are willing to, if they ever want, not are willing, if they ever want to have another Democratic president, they will play ball and they will give us what we want, and we can just give the Democrat has had our vote since forever. So once the Republicans see that they're going to get at us, which they're going to get all our votes, they're going to offer a better reparations package. So it's going to be a bidding war, but there will never be another Democratic president if we don't get what we want. So there it is. We hijacked it's over now. It's over now. If you think the black men, the the Democrats usually get what 90 something odd percent of black male votes. For it to come down to 78, you think those black male voters are going to come back? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It is not going to happen. This thing is going to only expand. This is just the beginning. But this is what we need. Even a lot of there's a lot of black people when it comes to when we talk about reparations, they have this uppity attitude like, oh, y'all want a handout. I don't want a handout. I can go out and I can compete and I can make money. And yeah, we all can do that. But there has been blood, sweat, tears, torture, babies ripped from the mother and father's arms, men buck broken in front of their women and children. It's just atrocities, whipped mercilessly in front of everybody, castrated. Like all this torture, no matter if we don't, if we can compete, and no matter if we don't need the money, it's a debt owed, and we are here to collect. We are here to collect. So we just collect it, and they have to pay. That like there's a balance in this universe that has to be paid. No matter if we don't want it, it has to be paid. It has to be paid. So just like I said, the vote has been hijacked. The vote has been hijacked by black men, and this is how it's gonna be until we get what we want. And it better be the next presidential election. The Democrats can get all of these votes back if they come with this reparations plan. We want $100,000 for every W-2 form issued for every African American descendant of slaves, every living African American descendant of slaves. $100K for every W-2 form that they have ever been issued since they were born. And that's what we need. If there's a child, if there's a teenager who has worked 1 or 2 years and has gotten 2 W-2 forms, then they need their $100,000 or their $200,000. If there's a 30-year-old man who's spent 10 years working, he need his $1 million. If there's a 25-year-old young man who has worked 5 years out of his life, then he's going to need his $500K. That's just how we need it to go. That's how we need it to go. That's exactly how we need it to go. So these are the demands. And this thing, what the last thing the Democrats should think that's going to happen is that it's going to shift back. Black men have had it. Black men have had it. It's not. We can never go back to the way it was. We can never go back to the way it was. So get with the program, meet our demands, and get the black vote back. Republicans, if once they come with a proposal, y'all gotta come with something a little bit better. If y'all just bid from there. But it's over with. It's over with. The ish has hit the fan. It's over with. It's not gonna go back. Like if the Democrats thinking like, oh, it'll go back next time, and it's not going back. It's the age of information, the age of ascension. We've ascended. We vibrate higher. So we want what we want, and we need that. We need that for our ancestors' blood, sweat, tears, and torture, and misery. We need that. But y'all like, comment, subscribe. Logical Life Perspective.